Hello, hi, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, B-Smirk. New viewers, what's up? Today, we are reviewing the Mazda CX-30 Carbon Edition. I plan to tell you all about it and why I think Mazda has left me a bit confused. In today's video, I run away, I lose my mind, and I try and be serious.
So fresh, so clean. Big dreams, man, what you mean?
It's Smirk. The CX-30 is undeniably beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's a painting, this one. If you've seen the word sleek many times pop up and never knew what it means, this is what it means. Being the Carbon Edition, you do get some differences from the normal one, such as black metallic 18-inch alloy wheels, black mirrors. It's coated in the Soul Crystal Red. I think that's the name of the color, but I'll put the name of the color over here. Up front, you do get the typical Mazda front grille with LED headlights, and these headlights, they do wonders at night. I've been driving it at night for some time now, and I've been enjoying the visibility that you still get at night. You see so clearly. It's interesting because there's nothing fancy about these headlights. They are just standard headlights from Mazda, but they do such a great job. Up here on the bonnet, you do get flowing, and it's aerodynamically, how do I put this in words? I don't know. It just looks fire. It just looks fire. And how these shapes are on the bonnet, this is definitely something that's aerodynamics, but it adds to the elegant thing I was talking about with Mazda, because they just do such elegant shapes and smooth things that everything there, it's not like sharp, it's beautiful and just flows. The whole body just flows. This is a compact SUV, so it is the heightened version of the CX-3. This one is for you if you want to be a bit more adventurous in your travels, if you want to travel on more gravel roads, a different driving position, a heightened driving position. The CX-30 does come with keyless entry and keyless exits. Also, something pretty cool, if you are walking away from the car, you have your grocery bags, it will lock on its own, just like that. The rear lights get this smoked effect. It just adds a lot to the design and gives it a very aggressive look. As premium as this looks, unfortunately, you do not get an electric tailgate. That is still manual. The boot space is 290 liters. I will add it over here. It's 290 liters of boot space. You do get a spare tire underneath here, and I do not have the grocery bags today, so I do just visually I think it will be enough, but No, it's a witch. Brother, But yeah, looks decent. Exterior wise, mint. A less is more approach has been taken when it comes to the interior of the Mazda CX-30. Mazda is known for solid interiors and well-built materials, and it is no different inside the CX-30 Carbon Edition. The seats, These are black cloth seats with red stitching, and these are specific to the Carbon Edition. I love these seats. Very comfortable, very supportive. The red stitching continues here on the dashboard. The leather multifunctional steering wheel with cruise control. It's powered by an automatic transmission, and this screen up here is not a touch screen, and I am a big fan of that because as a driver, having to reach over every time you're trying to do something, that can distract you from doing the most important thing that you should be doing when driving, and that's focusing. You should be driving and focusing on the road. So in order to control the infotainment screen, all you have to do is toggle this knob here. It only has 2 drive modes, a normal and a sport. Once you put it in sport, the throttle does get a bit more responsive and the steering wheel gets a tad bit more firmer. You don't have a sunroof, unfortunately, but you can keep your sunglasses. The Zaza levels, they can go in here, and it did not want to close. But when it comes to the interior of any Mazda product, there is not much to say because Mazdas are known for quality interiors, quality, well-built, solid, and there are soft touch materials literally everywhere. There's not one bit of like cheap plastic I've come across in this entire interior. And your AC controls, your climate controls, all of them, physical buttons. You have storage to keep under here. If you're having this guy. He was getting too close. Yeah, but otherwise, interior gets a double thumbs up. The Mazda CX-30 is powered by a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine that produces 121 kilowatts and 213 Newton meters of torque. I would have loved a turbo in this, honestly. A turbo would have made the driving even so much better and more pleasurable. I know the fuel efficiency was going to be much better, but we know how Mazda are when it comes to turbos. They do have a lot of their technologies like the Sky Active G, and it seems like they're against turbos. It is what it is. Otherwise, the car does drive like a premium car. It gives you the premium feeling. The steering wheel is very firm. The driving pleasure, it just drives so well, drives so comfortably, and the suspension as well. It's a firm suspension and it gives you that premium feeling that you are driving a premium car. Mazda claim it can do 6.6 liters per 100 kilometers. I have not touched those figures. I've currently been averaging 8.7 liters per 100 kilometers. On a full tank, you can expect about 520 kilometers of range. What you get here is rear parking sensors, dual zone. What you get here is rear parking sensors. Do you know that video of it's like it mustn't be a goose for this road trip, and then the goose is there with the a reinforced steel chassis. You get 7 airbags, but hear this: the driver gets knee airbags. Knee airbags, yes. So you'll never be weak in the knees. So this is the part that confused me and left me wondering what's happening. Like, what do you mean, Mazda? And that is the price point. The Mazda CX-30 Carbon Edition is priced at 541,000 rands. And this is supposed to be the option you choose when you want something more spacious than the CX-3. You want something to give you that SUV feel. CX-30 is supposed to be for you, but Mazda has just updated their prices, and now the CX-5 costs 551,000. So that's a 2,000 Rand difference, and that is a whole SUV, not a compact SUV. That is a whole SUV. So if you actually want the space, why not just go for the SUV in the CX-5 than coming for the compact SUV? Mazda owners, Mazda customers, they understand what this means. It's a very niche product, and they know exactly what they want, because we still see these on the road, we still see these on the streets, and I don't blame them. It drives extremely well. It's a premium offering. It gives you the premium feel when you're driving, so every second on the road you will enjoy it. Inside the cockpit is driver-centric cockpit. You get to enjoy the comfortability of a premium offering where you're spending 530,000 Rand for a premium car. Something about Mazda that is pretty interesting. I feel like they just focus on themselves. They're just doing their own things, and they're not really worried about what's happening around them. This trumps the competition price-wise, because, for example, to get into a T-Roc, starting price is about 600,000, and the amount of things you have to take to get a proper T-Roc, it will make you lose your mind. This, for 540,000, you get so much, and it's a premium car, premium offering. But you tell me what you would prefer. You tell me what you would like. Would you opt for the CX-30, or are you just going for the CX-5 to get the SUV? I think it's pretty sleek, very elegant. B-Schmirk,
It's smart.
outro. Peace.
So fresh, so clean.